Cheers to a lovely midday water break. How's everybody doing after the holiday weekend? I know this Monday is sometimes not a fun day because getting back in the groove of work can be tricky, but if you had just the right amount of fun like I did for the holiday weekend, then you're feeling pretty good about being back at it again today. Yes, you can see, did a little work on the tan, no doubt about it. It's definitely heated up in the city. And how was everybody's holiday? I hope it was fantastic. Hello in the room to all. We've got a robust crew in here today. What's going on? So I just finished recording the monologue, mailbag, and all the rejoins for this week's episode of my podcast. We will have a guest, which is not going to be revealed. NFL is around the corner. Ricky, I was going to do the countdown on my podcast. It's funny you brought that up. But then I realized it's Monday. It doesn't land till Wednesday. Then it lands on Friday. It's going to seem not accurate. So I just decided to say, hey, we are so close to football season, which makes me want to enjoy every bit of outdoor time before I am in front of my television. Oh my gosh. Does anyone, this is a great question. I mean, is this a thing? Let's just see. Is it, hey Mon, are you off today? What did I just do? Are you off today? I know we have to catch up. This has been horrible. We will do it. I promise. It's just no excuses, but I've literally been doing nothing but laying at the pool on a raft with no phone in my hand for days on days on days, and it's been fantastic. So someone asks if I have a foot fetish podcast. I most certainly do not, but I am curious. Are there foot fetish podcasts? And if so, please tell me all about it. So we're all curious. Hey. Somebody wants to know what happened to my bangs. My bangs have been gone since 2015. So we call everything before 2015 BB, which was before bangs, and everything after 2015 is AB, after bangs. So when somebody posts a photo of me for an event and it still has bangs, I respond to them with, where are you using a photo from BB? And they have no idea what it means, so I have to go through this whole BB before bangs, AB after bangs. And the reason I did the bangs thing and grew them out was that was like the line of demarcation of when I was no longer in the industry. It was just like I had the bangs, don't have the bangs. So sorry, the bangs have been gone for quite some time. You just may not have noticed. Hello. Thank you so much, Zeb, for the badge. Haven't seen you in a while. I hope that you're doing well. Zeb, if I want to remember correctly, let me jog the brain. I'm thinking San Diego. Could I be correct on this? And if so, I am a total weirdo. I'm not stalking you. I just remember people who were lovely to me. Hot girl summer is happening. And Monica, that's right. Summer break. Sorry, Monica. Yep, that makes sense. So yes, I will. I can't do it today, but I will text you this week. Maybe tonight if I get time. Tonight I can text. Today I cannot. So it's just a full slate today. Fitting everything in. Okay. Let's see what's going on. Okay. Nothing really great. Okay. I'm just trying to find, he says, I mean, you could do a podcast about foot fetish and also people interested with your feet. That's why I asked. No, I'm not going to cater to people, that have a foot fetish. I'm not also kink shaming, but what I'm understanding now, because I'm doing a lot of studying and a lot of research because I'm writing my third book. And in the third book, I'm really going to break down where this kind of fetish world exploded in the sense of the internet and what I've come to terms with realizing by asking fetish fans and friends this inside information that I don't have. And so the layers of sadness that I've peeled back on the foot thing, it's like it's something that people don't see all the time because there's socks on and there's shoes, and it's just like, and to me, it's the ticking time bomb of the mind that cannot be satisfied with something that would be in the parameters of organically sexual. A foot is not organically sexual. And so what I'm learning is this disconnect of the reality, and since you can't get any other interaction of any other thing, you go to the one obscure thing that you think is a thing, and then you put it out there. And I've also realized why it's been such a big signal calling for people that are remaining single and lonely. It's because instead of talking about the weather, maybe a book that they read, the new show, Selling Manhattan, Netflix, or any of the things that they're interested in, these are not things that are put face first. What's put face first is this first conversation I've had with this person, and it's about feet. And this person would like me to cater to their thing because it's about feet. Because of course, every moment of my day is supposed to be pivoted around everybody else having their idea of what matters to them. And so we're just not aligned anymore. We're all going at different fragments and different frays, and it's dividing people further and further apart. So there's absolutely no way I would cater to that and do a fucking podcast, okay? Just saying. Thanks for the curls comments. I appreciate you. Thank you for the badge. Appreciate you. Okay, here we are. Okay, you know what? You really, okay, I am really, there's a lot of, do I have fans on my podcast? No, but I do have my fans right here. And as you can see by having my fans right here, probably wouldn't be the best idea to have them on my podcast. But what I do is every other Friday during the summer, it's called the Summer Series. It's the summer series of my podcast and the Lisa Ann Experience. And we're doing a live show every other Friday on YouTube. And that would be a chance where fans can engage because you're in the comment section. And so by doing that, at least last week, my same serial stalker from Miami appeared and then had a different screen name and ruined the whole thing. And so we had to delete the video from YouTube. So it's really not that trustworthy to allow fans to come in because, of course, they're just going to verbally vomit the top 10 things that are most important to them. And it's going to derail the conversation and potentially scare the viewers enough that we have to delete the actual footage, which we did from last week. So not only did the stalker upset everyone, but he cost me the podcast. So the trust level, the amount of production that goes into it, the people that are involved, and everything that relies on it, I'm learning that that's not a good source. Okay, so let's see. Any other goods? Anything good? Anything good? Somebody says, would I get blocked if I say I have a boob fetish? You would not get blocked, but I would say it's probably more normal than a foot fetish, right? But the foot fetish people are just louder. So, you know, I mean, it is what it is. The fact that in a conversation with a stranger, you want to use a fetish as an open is the weirdest thing. Because it just labels you, right? It just labels you as that, okay, ick. Okay, we sexualize this, ick, we're just talking, ick, ew, ick. So what you're doing is not about me, it's about you putting out there what you think is the most important thing for other people to know about you. And if you think these things, such as fetishes, are the most important thing for others to know about you, then you're gonna lack in a lot of areas of life. Financial reward, success, friendships, relationships, community, all of those things will falter for you because no one in a regular space wants a fetish to be the first part of conversation. So that is just a tip that I have, but I know it's very hard. Taco! What's going on? Okay. Thoughts on the new Hard Knocks. So I am saving it. GB Dubs, great to see you in here. I am saving it. Please tell me, is there 2 or 3 episodes out? Because I want to wait till there's like 3. But if there's 2, if it's already been 2 weeks, then I'll watch tonight or tomorrow. I want to binge a couple because I get so into it. I have to say, and I know that you agree, the production put into Hard Knocks is mind-blowing. I love how they capture sound. If you think about how great the NFL is at capturing sound while they're in a stadium with, 50,000 people, 40,000 people, and more, and then you capture sound in a practice, man, you hear those helmets hit, you hear everything, and the music, oh my gosh, the Rain last year, I just love them. So I will catch up and we will get to talk about it. Maybe I'll do a YouTube a live today. Thanks, Taco. Maybe I'll do a live this week just on Hard Knocks, like an IG live. Topic will be Hard Knocks. I'll put the topic out beforehand and we'll just talk about that. Thank you for the different hairstyles every day. This is my easy one in the summer because it's too humid and hot to want to use a hair dryer. So I get to just shower, and I threw a little mousse in it this morning and let it dry while I got ready. And then I did my, I am not a New York Giants fan. I am a Dallas Cowboys fan. Let's see. Oh, that's right. Jake says, and Jake, well, whatever, that's my thing, right? Thanks, Seb. Was I right? Is it San Diego? Okay, so somebody asked who takes care of my daughter. Well, that's a great question because I don't have one, but if I did, I would sure be wondering, right? I don't have any children. I never did have any children. Yes, I am a Dallas Cowboys. I will not do another free movie for the US. I have a special coming out on Netflix this year. I have a new book in the works. And I have some new plans that are going to be going into full effect in 2025 that I speak about this week on the new episode of my podcast, The Lisa Ann Experience. That podcast will be out on all listening platforms this Wednesday. And following Friday at 8 p.m., I will be on for the YouTube live premiere. I would pop out and say hello because I will be traveling. I am doing, somebody says, let's do a couple right here. Somebody says, why don't you travel around the world? I have traveled the world. I've filled a full passport and I only have 2 pages left on my second passport. So I have to get another one. So I will say that I have traveled around the world and it has been spectacular. I cannot tell you yet what the next special is about, but it's going to tie in a bit too about what I'm writing for this book and the conversations that I'm going to be having. I'm so sorry that I must block this person. That's a very aggressive. Let's just block you altogether. I've really done my best at just ignoring, but okay, we got another one we got to block. I can't stay on here too long because what ends up happening, Zeb, that's a great question for my podcast email, asklisaann@gmail.com, but I will tell you it's Portugal and it's somewhere that I'd love to go. Okay, so, okay, all right. I don't know why people are congratulating me. There's a lot, I don't know yet. I have no idea. We've got someone. Yeah, I can't stay. I've stayed on too long. Now I'm getting a lot of bots in here that are going to start scamming you guys. So it's time for me to have to go. I don't have anything. Here are the tour dates that I have planned. I will be in Monroe, Ohio at the very first Hustler store ever opened this Saturday, July 13th. So this Saturday, July 13th, I will be in Monroe, Ohio at the Hustler store. On Saturday, July 27th, I will be at Williamsburg Wine and Liquor, and I will be hosting a wine tasting from 3 to 5. So Brooklyn, show up. New York, show up. And then on Saturday, August 3rd, I will be at the Hustler store in San Antonio, Texas. That's Saturday, August 3rd, San Antonio, Texas. And on Saturday, August 10th, I will be at the Hustler store in Fort Lauderdale. We also got 2 more Exoticas coming up this year, one in New Jersey, one in DC. And I will say this, I have a lot of exciting news that I share this week on this episode. So please be sure to check out this week's episode of The Lisa Ann Experience. Everybody, I hope you have a great rest of your day. I hope you're smiling. I hope that you're thriving. I hope that you're feeling love. And I hope that you're feeling connected. Make sure that you take time to step off of the internet and have some real experiences. I just came off one of the greatest 4th of July weekends I think I've ever had. And I'm feeling so refreshed and so recharged. And just, it was a great reminder. You know, when you're in a raft in a pool, you can't have a phone. And I spent endless hours the whole time in a raft. And I will say, you really remember how fun life can be when you put your phone down. So don't forget to do that. Don't also forget to do a good deed for somebody. If you drive, let someone go. Be patient. If you walk, say hello, open a door. Just be kind. It doesn't cost a thing. And it's going to make you feel so much better about your everyday life. Have a great rest of your day, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me here. Pick up some Liquid Death, Murder Your Thirst, and Death to Plastics as well.